Hi there! Kitsilano Pool is a City of Vancouver pool located along the beach of the Kitsilano neighborhood. The pool has been in service since 1931 and continues to be a Vancouver hotspot every summer, but it is heated with natural gas. Each year over 530 tons of carbon dioxide is produced as a result of burning natural gas to keep the pool warm. But we can do something about this. Vancouver's Greenest City 2020 Action Plan has sparked interest in reducing the emissions generated by the pool, providing Vancouverites with cleaner air to breathe and a more sustainable future. So how are we going to do this? Well, currently, wind coming from the ocean is causing heat loss from the pool in the form of evaporation. It is estimated that approximately 7 gigajoules of energy is lost every hour, which must be made up through the burning of natural gas. This results in an average of 60.5 kilograms of carbon dioxide released to the atmosphere per hour, and a cost of $11.50 per hour to purchase the natural gas required to heat the pool. There are 3 avenues the city can take to deal with these existing concerns. The first option is to simply do nothing, and carry on as they always have in the past. The second option to mitigate this financial loss and inefficiencies is to erect a windbreak. This will slow the incoming gales and gusts, reducing the heat loss from the pool. This in itself could be an effective solution. However, the social perception of a solid wall inhibiting the poolside view might raise complaints from local patrons. A clear wall would avoid these issues. It is estimated that the implementation of this windbreak can reduce the heat loss to evaporation by as much as 15%, translating directly to both cost savings through reduced natural gas demand as well as to reduced carbon dioxide emissions. Since a carbon tax of $30 per ton of carbon dioxide is charged to the pool, the reduction in carbon dioxide emissions will result in an additional cost savings as well as a positive environmental impact. The capital cost required to construct the windbreak would be $52,200. This includes the raw materials as well as installation costs. Maintenance of this windbreak would be roughly $700 per month, which would include weekly cleaning of the wall to ensure maximum visibility. This cost is fairly high due to the size of the wall at 160 meters in length and 2 meters in height. Now over the next several years, if you subtract maintenance costs and add energy savings, you will have a payback period of 55 months. A third option would be for the operators of the Kitsilano pool to use a molecular blanket over the pool as well as the windbreak. This molecular blanket is simply a solution that is added to the pool to create a thin monomolecular film that will cover the surface of the pool to reduce evaporative heat loss. The disadvantage to this molecular blanket is that the wind can blow this film away. As such, it is important that the wall is also implemented to make this a viable option. With this blanket, maintenance and operational costs will increase to approximately $1,350 per month. However, additional savings of $12,300 per year can be recognized due to the effectiveness of the blanket, cutting evaporative losses by up to an additional 15%. From an energy perspective, these savings equate to approximately 7,500 gigajoules a year, as well as a reduction of 0.41 tons in carbon dioxide emissions. And if you look at the option of having the wall in a molecular blanket, you can see we have the same capital cost of $52,200. However, this time the payback period is a beautiful 19 months. It's true that the use of the molecular blanket yields a higher operational cost. However, this is greatly outweighed by the increased savings in evaporation as compared to having the windbreak alone. This makes the wall and molecular blanket a much better option for the City of Vancouver. It is important that we acknowledge some of the external costs associated with this project. While the natural gas provider is losing approximately $26,500 in revenue each year, local construction contractors are earning an additional $52,200 to construct the windbreak. There is also an increase in labor demand at the pool itself to maintain and clean the wall. Our analysis employed the triple bottom line accounting, taking into consideration economic, social, and environmental factors. We recommend investing in the construction of the windbreak in conjunction with the use of the molecular blanket. Implementing these changes will help confirm and improve Vancouver as the 10th greenest city in the world.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going for a dip.
Down to cool the pool. What is nice and warm. Ooh, please, I better stop now. Mom's coming.